guys, welcome sa Buhay Ireland. Today, this is a very special podcast we have right now. Kasama natin ang mga nagaganda, nagkagwapuhan, mga guests natin dito at co-host natin. By the way guys, I just wanna pakilala sa inyo yung co-host natin na si Nonito Barbero is here.
Hello.
Yun. Siya yung co-host natin dito sa Buhay Ireland. Is very special because kasama, andito tayo sa Griffith Wood, okay? And we are here in this room right now. And medyo nakaka-intense siya. Pero gagawin natin medyo, not really intense, but, you know, lively, fun, and syempre, more information para sa inyo guys. Especially ang PICPA Ireland, okay? So, I will introduce, syempre, yung ating president ng PICPA Ireland na si Kira. And then si Executive Vice President ng PICPA Ireland na si Vince, okay? So they will explain everything guys. Kung sa mga interesado yung mga accountant or interesado sa mga ganitong bagay, then ito na yung pagkakataon nyo na marinig yung kanilang side at who knows, at the end of this podcast, maybe may matututunan kayo or you might, be with us, sa PICPA Ireland. Anyways, we'll start with Kiera. How are you, Kiera?
Okay naman ako. Excited ako actually for
good.
this podcast kasi it will give us an opportunity na
Of course.
ma-bring out there kung ano yung mission and vision ng organization, why we're doing it, and kung ano yung ultimate na parang goal namin to achieve. Also, to have then information drive for other people na hindi aware na may ganito pala sa Ireland, may mga group pala of accountants.
Yes, that's good. So very short pala yun guys, pero ang namin yung makukuha information sa kanila for sure. And then ang ating Executive Vice President na si Vince Kim, kumusta?
Hello guys.
Yun lang. Ang haba talaga, short talaga.
So, very happy ako na napaunlakan kami nila Jerome and Nonito to join this podcast para, yun nga, as Kira mentioned, para mas spread namin yung about PICPA Ireland.
Yun. Actually, we've been organizing this, siyempre marami tayong mga schedule, pero we really want this podcast kasi dahil this accountant or PICPA Ireland is new in Ireland, right? So, syempre maraming gustong matutunan. And to answer that question, guys, syempre, unahin na natin yung president ng PICPA Ireland, Ms. Kira. So, how was PICPA Ireland?
Universe pala ito.
So, yeah, how is PICPA Ireland and how when it established and what is your parang format of ano bang PICPA Ireland right now?
Yeah, so yung PICPA Ireland kasi, like, there's a group of friends before na dati active lang kami with supporting yung parang community ng Filipino accountants, and then it grew bigger and bigger and bigger. So parang every year madaming hinahire yung mga firms, especially yung mga audit firms na mga Filipino accountants straight from the Philippines. So that's how it started, na parang lumaki siya. So parang 2 years ago, we said na why not gawin natin, let's bring PICPA here sa Ireland para maging formal siya, and then we have actually like a professional organization similar to the Philippines. So we were thinking na paano natin siya gagawin, and then so parang at the time, yung challenge is paano natin siya i-convince and i-market sa mga accountants dito na to join. Kasi like, we already have a community na nagsa-sports fest, ganyan. So, and here in Ireland, yung mga Filipino CPAs na may license sa Pilipinas, when you come here, hindi na kailangan talaga na yung mga requirements to renew, like, hindi na kailangan ng CPD, yung mga ganon. So, mahirap siya actually na isipin. So we have to brainstorm a lot kung ano yung magiging selling point na paano natin mako-convince ngayon na pumasok. So during COVID kasi, parang ang nangyari is nag-take ako ng exam ng ACA. So ACA is like a chartered accountant dito sa Ireland. So sila yung parang Philippine CPA sa Pilipinas. So I said, nung nag-take ako, parang nakakuha ko ng exemptions, a lot of exemptions actually, to the point na 3 subjects lang yung tinake ko. Kasi, apart from me being a Filipino CPA, US CPA din ako. So, nakakuha ko ng exemptions through US CPA. So, I said, why not create an professional organization na mag-lobby sa same kind of, exemptions
Yeah.
para ma-avail naman ng mga Filipino CPAs. Kasi madami tayo dito sa Ireland.
Yeah.
So, but then we have very limited, although may mga opportunities kasi like recognized naman ng mga employer, pero we cannot go above
Yeah.
the highest level in
level,
your
yeah.
career para kung hindi ka ACCA or ACA.
ACA, yeah.
So, yun yung parang naging, okay, so ito yung pinaka-ultimate na vision natin na ito yung magiging purpose natin kung bakit tayo magtatayo. So, more than the social aspect and the community aspect of the organization, professional talaga siya in a way na makakatulong tayo with the current Filipino CPAs and then the future na gustong pumunta dito sa Ireland. So create that environment for them and parang bridge somehow channel para mailaban yung profession. Kasi we're very good like skilled employees. So, madami tayong potential and we're very limited with,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Na-mention niyo po kanina na US CPA din kayo. Pero nanggaling ba kayo sa US or sa Philippines bago dito sa Ireland?
Yes. So after akong 5 years with PwC sa Philippines, I moved to America. So nag-work ako doon for 2 years and required kasi doon na mag-take ng US CPA. So I took my exams there, but then apparently nag-move din ako dito, ultimately dito sa Ireland. And so dito, nag-take din ulit ako.
Nice.
Yeah.
Pero
Yeah.
ano po yung naging factor niyo kung bakit kayo lumipat from the US to Ireland? Bakit Ireland?
It's a big cultural change. Kasi siguro, when I was in the Philippines, tas nag-move ng US, I didn't know anyone apart from yung nag-interview sa akin, yung employer ko, ganon. So, and then, there's not really, parang, I have friends there, pero it's parang iba yung culture kasi sa America. It's like really fast-paced and then like they live to work. Parang ganon. But then I said, parang hindi siya swak for me na parang ako is more on very family-oriented. Kailangan ko ng mga people around me. So that's why when my friend reached out, sabi niya, gusto mo bang pumunta dito sa Ireland? I said, oh yeah, why not? So, and then I knew at the time na medyo madami na akong mga friends na nandito. So that gave me the parang confidence na mag-move out kasi. And then I think here, ang culture is very similar to the Filipinos back home. So,
Okay, that's very interesting yun. Pero ang ganda rin ng journey yun na ginawa mo. No? Dami mong pinagdaan, dami mong nalaman. And,
Ang daming exams.
ang daming exams!
Marami talagang exam. Pero,
Bored ako sa buhay dyan.
No? Pero kinaya naman. So,
yeah,
okay.
pero ultimately, yun yung parang gusto namin mangyari with other Filipinos.
So ito nga, kasi ito yung gusto nyo mangyari dito sa PICPA Ireland. So how is it right now? Like the membership, how many currently you have now like for membership and stuff?
So currently, nasa around 120 na yung official members namin. Tapos, so may lunch event kami this coming Saturday. So yun yung formal event namin to launch yung PICPA Ireland and also to lay out our plans for the coming years. So yun yung initial, yung first namin talaga official na program. Then kami at the background, kami mga officers and directors, we've been having regular meetings kasi when you're establishing an organization, hindi naman siya ganun kabilis, diba? So maraming nangyayari in the background na so yung mga yung mission vision namin, ano yung gusto naming ibigay sa fellow Filipino CPAs namin. And kasi sa ngayon, syempre so in my case for example, when I joined Ireland, nasa less than 20 pa lang kami noon eh. Okay. So ngayon nasa more than 1,000 na tayo, right? So kaya I think it's really important na magkaroon tayo ng organization kasi yung networking important din. Saka yun nga yung sa career kasi so currently pag nasa labas ka naman ng audit firms, you can go as high as you can, right? Pero sa audit firm kasi there's a limitation. So usually hanggang hindi ka pwede mag-sign ng accounts unless partner ka. So you need to have your qualification here. And unfortunately, yung CPA is not recognized na, I mean, for them to be able to sign. So, as Clara mentioned, so you need to take exams. And yun yung pinaka main goals talaga for us, is yung at least to give us a level playing field na kasi yun nga, maraming magagaling na Pilipino.
Yes.
And a lot of them are actually capable of becoming a partner now, pero hindi sila makuha yung position na yun because of exams. So, so yun yung gusto namin tanggalin na barrier going forward. So yun yung pinaka pero obviously, as a new organization, it takes time. So,
Pero, sorry, cut ko lang doon. Kasi, like, for 120, that's a big achievement already. Kahit di pa kayo, like, officially, nag-start, di ba? Like, nag-umpisa pa lang kayo, there's a lot of things going on in and behind it. Pero yung 120, like, that's a lot of trust coming from you guys kumbaga, you have the foundation you starting the foundation and there's a lot more. Siyempre, sabi mo nga, konti pa lang to, wala pa sa 5% siguro, 10%. Pero eventually, darami din to pagdating ng time. Kasi they don't know you yet. Kaya nga tayo may podcast dito to introduce yourself. Diba? So it's a really good thing na nag-start na coming from you guys. Kasi narinig nyo naman si Kara at si Vince na you are really into it. Na so tagal na natin dito sa Ireland. Ang dami na kayo mga accountant na kilala namin. We know exactly what's going on with you guys kasi busy kayo sa work. Pero yun nga, may mga sideline kayo sa parang pahinga lang ng weekend. Pero wala talagang organization since before. Ngayon na meron ng Peak Pa Ireland, I think it can be a lot, change. Yung organization pala sa mga Pilipino na nandito na they don't know. Like, it's really good for me to start it.
Oo, kasi parang from 20 to 1,000. Kailan ka ba talaga dumating dito, Kuya?
Parang
tagal na
Mag-uusap pa natin yun.
So, magna 19 years na ako dito. Pero, isipin mo, that's,
huge
jump. Oo,
diba?
huge jump from less than 20 to ngayon, more than 1,000 na. So, it means na, like, the companies here are trusting us na, as an accountant, na gusto nila tayo.
Pero itong vision ito, you have this vision before.
So yun, sa akin kasi, so in my experience, so I took my exams as well. So I'm ACCA here in Ireland. Pero yung naisip ko lang kung yung hirap na, especially in my case, during that time na nag-exam ako, I have 2 children and they're like less than 10 years old during that time. So, i-manage mo yung time mo, work, tapos yung family, tapos exam. So, ever since, yun na inisip ko na ano ba yung way para... Kaya ako actually nag-join dito sa kanila to help na yun nga, and support yung Filipino community. At saka magandang na rin siya na if we can do this, then it will help a lot of Filipinos na gusto talaga, like, I mean, hindi naman lahat tayo gusto maging partners, pero at least, doon sa mga gusto, makukuha nila yun without going through the pains, di ba?
Much easier, kaya gano'n, di ba? Parang giving them, feeding them na ito na yung information na hindi na kayo mahirapan na ito yung pinagdaanan namin. At least we can help you, guide you. Parang gano'n.
And so segue lang dun sa sinasabi ni Kuya Vince na with the firms, no? So out of the 120 plus na members, more than 50% of the members right now is nasa public practice, meaning nasa firms na go-work.
Okay.
So EY, GT, Mazars, those are the main employers ng mga members namin. So we wanted to really, kasi like, although madami din naman na umaalis ultimately, pero there are really people in these firms na na may potential talaga maging partner and to sign. So we kind of wanted to, give them that opportunity na, na mailaban, na ma-recognize tayo, and we would create a memorandum ultimately down the line. Kasi,
At saka magandang rin siya, kumbaga, a place to socialize, also a place to make connections. And kasi I could be working for EY, ikaw GT, and then parang, alam mo yun, although competition, alam mo yun gano'n, pero magandang, kasi kami, in legal practice, we always have conferences, pero yun lang yung events na pwede kong makausap yung colleagues ko from other
and
companies.
that's a good point guys sa amin. Wala talagang kasi nga hindi kami sa ACCA, I mean, yung as Filipino accountant, hindi sila ACCA, hindi sa ACA. So, walang opportunity to mingle with all the Filipino accountants, right? So, it will give you that opportunity. Kaya nga, isa sa gusto rin namin mangyari is a lot of our fellow Filipino accountants are already outside practice and they're very successful. Like, nasa mga matataas na posisyon na rin sila. And it will be good na at least marinig ng yung mga bata pa lang, saan ba, kasi usually, as I said, hindi naman lahat gustong sa audit, di ba?
Yeah.
So pag lumabas sila, at least may idea sila, ano bang kailangan kong gawin, ano bang magandang path. So, yun yung isa pang gusto rin namin i-bring up sa mga namin, lalo na sa mga younger CPAs para at least ambang nag-start pa lang sila, naisip na nila ano ba yung career path na gusto nila.
Exactly. Yeah.
After the next question ko, which is, so how do you pick Paarla? How do you support Filipino accountant from here in Ireland, and yung mga yung inspiring na gustong mag-work dito sa Ireland or sa Europe? How do you tackle the kind of that things? Paano meron ba kayong parang format na ito, ang Pick Pa Ireland is not only for fun and games, more like the how do you deal with like pag may mga nagtatanong sa inyo?
So yung ginagawa nga namin ngayon na yung we're lining up some seminars for our members.
Yeah.
So yun yung actually pinaka main priorities namin so far. So yun nga yung other than yung technical na malalaman din naman nila through their firms, also yung mga soft skills, yung mga tips for them na kasi what I learned when I moved here is that iba yung working culture sa Europe compared sa Philippines. Sa ating kasi sa Pilipinas, more I don't like, obviously I've been away in the Philippines for too long, so I don't know how it has changed significantly, right? Pero during our time, narinig ko rin naman kahit ngayon is yung hierarchy sa Pilipinas na kapag junior staff ka, parang you can't just go directly to your partner or to yung pinaka-boss, di ba? Usually, dadaan ka sa next level, di ba? Yeah. But here in Ireland, and I think in most of the European countries, very open sila that yung partners, like kahit yung pinaka-bagong hire, you can speak directly to the partner.
Yeah.
Hindi siya issue. And I think yun yung magandang ma-learn din ng mga nag-join ngayon na Filipinos dito sa Ireland.
Yeah.
For them na ano ba yung dapat kong gawin pag nandito ako, na you need to be assertive, you need to be proactive, yung mga ganong bagay.
Yeah.
And
And also, in addition to sa sinabi ni Kuya Vince, apart from the seminars, we have a specific officer, si Kel, Kalinlim. So, he's creating a program of mentorship. So, parang mag-aassign, not really mag-aassign, pero like, alam mo, may gusto mag-volunteer to be a mentor. So, parang mag-gather kami yun ng group of mentors na willing na, mag-mentor sa mga bata. Kasi, to support them professionally din, and maybe somehow personally sa mga personal choices nila with their career. So, yung mga ganon. So, that's what we aim to do. Lalo na kasi, especially ngayon, mga bata na yung mga paparating.
Yes.
So, there's a lot of information. Baka ma-overwhelm din sila. And then,
That's good. Dami mga ganitong mga tao na willing to help you.
Mas madali silang mag-integrate sa trabaho
Yes.
sa
society.
Ireland.
Yeah. Which is that's what we're here for. Kasi gusto namin yung network na magkaroon ng ganitong network. Para, meron, if ever meron kang halimbawa challenge, meron kang matatap na person na matatanungan or kaya mahihingan ng advice kung kailangan mo man. So ganun, like, we're here to help naman. Yun naman yung ultimate goal. And then, also, hindi namin na-mention na yung sa PICPA Ireland, so sa Philippines, yung PICPA is really mainly on Filipino CPAs. But then here sa Ireland, we're also encouraging yung mga finance professionals to join the organization kasi we also wanted to inspire them na maging CPA or kaya ACA in the future. So that's why we are opening it up to finance professionals also. So not necessarily. But they have to be like Filipinos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bawal yung half Pinoy.
Pwede
Pwede naman. Pwede ka. Lipat ka na.
Okay.
Pero on going back po sa yung na-mention nyo na yung sa mga seminars, ganun. I think na-mention nyo din na hindi siya, dito sa Ireland, hindi siya mandatory mag-CPD or mandatory ba?
So what I meant by that, kasi currently, yung mga Filipino CPAs, nagre-renew pa rin ng license sa Pilipinas, sa PRC. So, with PRC, dati, nire-require talaga na magkaroon ng
CPD,
number of hours for trainings. But then, hindi pa ako nakaka-renew, pero balita ko ngayon, this year, parang hindi na daw kailangan. So, yun. Pero we still wanted to. Kasi like, as employees, as a professional, we need to really, elevate ourselves and continuous yung learning natin. Para, even though kahit hindi na required, we still, as a professional, parang we are responsible for our own learning and growth din naman. Kasi as we go up the ladder naman in the corporate world.
Okay.
Pero hindi siya required if ACCA ka dito sa Ireland.
No, sa ACCA and ACA, required kami talaga.
Pero yung
Counted ba yan? Yung seminars ganun in the future?
sa amin, yung seminars namin more on soft skills and helping our kasi so basically pag sa audit firms ka nag-work, which is majority so far, hindi namin kailangan ng kasi part ng sa job namin may mga CPD talaga kami na training, so hindi siya issue. Pero yung mga nasa outside na nasa industry na, they're not required. So kasi ang important, so once na accountants sila, they're accountants, so they don't need to submit yun ang kagandahan dito. You don't need to submit your qualification. Ganito na nag-renew na akong license. That's not necessary. So, sa kanila, dahil hindi siya required, so they don't really need to, yung iba, hindi talaga active sa professional organization kasi, or sa PICPA, sa Philippines kasi, you know how it is sa mga, so hindi naman siya kailangan. Pero, I think, for us, what we believe na maganda rin siyang, na magkaroon ka ng professional organization kasi, it helps the community, diba?
Yeah. And also parang yung nag-usap din kami ni Kel na ultimately parang gusto namin siyang i-accredit na mag-provide ng mga seminars kasi like as a professional organization din talaga siya na nagpo-provide ng seminars which is accredited na pwede nilang magamit towards their CPD. But since first year pa naman tayo, we're working hard towards it. So, sabi nga ni ate, isa-isa lang muna.
Pero ang ganda kasi
as a success din tayo.
ang ganda ng vision nyo, you have this future na ito yung mga expected na pwede nilang makita pag sumali sila sa PICPA, which is yun yung hinahanap ng iba eh. Kasi iba katulad nyo, 19 years ka na rito, Vince, and from the start na nag-start ka rito, nag-struggle ka syempre. Nag-struggle kayo na maraming challenges. Like, you don't know where to go. Like, ang hirap. Paano mo paano mo i-resolve. Ngayon, meron ng ganitong kadali, more like kadali. Parang binibigay nyo na lahat ng information sa kanila. Which is really good talaga. Ito yung kulang before. Ngayon, nandito na.
So, yun yung hino-hope namin na sana yung mga Filipino CPAs would join and be a member of PICPA Ireland kasi hindi din namin kaya na kami lang. Kasi of course, we need the financial resources to push through with the projects and the vision and the mission of the organization. Kasi kailangan natin ng makina to get the wheel running.
Of course. I think that's really naman talaga. Alam naman siguro ng lahat na there will be involved like financially and tulong ng mga physically.
At saka for me, I think kasi in order to give credibility sa organization, the more members you have, the more credible you are.
Right? Of course.
The more visible.
Oo, visible and then they can naman. Actually, how about yung common challenge na PICPA Ireland or the accountants or natatanggap? Ano ba yung mga normally ang mga challenges ng mga accountant like pag nandito sa Irish job or sa European? Ano bang mga yon?
So, sa mga nakikita ko, it's more on yun nga yung nabanggit ko a while ago, yung culture, yung shift sa culture, sa work culture, sa and you know, us as Filipinos, in general, medyo mahihain naman talaga tayo. And we respect our boss, so we always go through that process.
Hierarchy,
Kaya lagi ko sinasabi sa mga tuwing may lumalapit sa akin, tapos sabi nila, sir, ganyan, sabi ko, walang sir dito. First name,
Imagine yung sabi, no? Sir,
yun yung I think yung challenge is for them to iba ang culture dito. You need ang important here is you need to be assertive and proactive sa work mo.
Yeah.
Yun. And if you want something, you need to say it.
Say
You cannot
it, yes.
just assume na may gagawa sa iyo. Kasi ganun dito, hindi katulad sa Pilipinas that ano ba gusto ka ng boss mo. So
Yeah.
he or she will take care of you, diba? To get to the next level. Dito, you need to show to your boss na kaya mo, na
Kaya
you
mo
really
yan.
want that. Ganun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also kasi dito, like yung mga Filipinos, we're really hard worker, no? Like masipag talaga tayo sa trabaho. And then most of the time, nadadala natin, lalo na yung direct from the Philippines na na-hire, nadadala natin yung culture na gano'n, na sanay tayo mag-OT, mag-ON.
Yeah.
So, pagdating dito, we bring the same attitude. So, siguro, pag halimbawa may mga bago na dumarating, napapass on nila sa mga bago.
Yeah.
So, parang meron din dun challenge of burnout with
Yeah.
other Filipinos. So, yun yung medyo challenging din. Kasi like, bigla na lang din, pag nababurnout na, yung iba nag-change ng career, nag-change ng job, pero yung iba bumabalik na lang ng Pilipinas kasi hindi ko pala kaya dito, malungkot pala dito, lalo na yung weather, di ba?
Yeah,
Kasi
yeah.
especially kung dumating ka dito ng
November,
winter,
yeah.
maka-culture shock ka talaga sa weather.
Yeah,
So yung medyo nagsisinkin yung mga depression, wala ka pang, you don't have any friends ka na na-establish dito, yung mga ganun. So wala kang circle of friends na pwede mong lapitan. And then, yun, tapos mahirap pa sa work.
Yeah.
So, napapaisip talaga ikaw na, alis na nga lang ako dito. Kasi it's so hard pala. It's not the life that I thought I would have.
At least
So,
ano,
and then how to say, learn to say no talaga.
Yeah,
Kasi dahil nga hard worker tayo, lagi tayo, okay.
tayo.
We don't
Kahit
really
na.
say no. But then, we value work-life balance. Lalo na dito sa Ireland, sa Europe. So, it's important for us to say na, hindi kaya ng schedule. Hindi na uso dito yung ON.
Yeah. So, pag hindi mo, yun nga, as Kiara mentioned, so hindi dapat marunong ka mag-push back kasi yun yung kasi yun yung culture difference. So, pag hindi ka kasi nag-push back, so everyone will assume na kaya mo.
Kaya mo,
So,
yeah.
hindi naman,
Yeah.
So, you need to say no if you really can't do it.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you can do it, you need to...
Yeah.
Of course.
Iba naman yung,
No, ka na lang
lazy.
no, yeah. So, and then just obviously, just be
Yeah.
respectful, obviously. Pero you can always push back kung feeling mo na overburden ka na
Yeah.
sa work.
Yeah.
Kaya I think, going back to yung organization, I think it will help them a lot in terms, lalo na siguro yung target is kapag may mga bagong darating that we integrate them sa organization para may support.
Speaking of support, naisip nyo rin ba yun? Like in the future, like nasa vision nyo rin ba yun? Like may mga Filipino student din naman na accountant na nag-HR na. Is there any like in your vision na pwede sila ma-involve? Like how can you help them in the future? May ganun ba kayong na parang sige provide din natin yung mga Irish student or Filipino student na will help them in some way? May ganun ba kayong vision na in the long run, like in the future?
I think that's a good thing kasi obviously they'll have their own pag ACCA or ACCA, pero at least I think they're as Kiara mentioned, so open naman tayo sa lahat ng Filipino accountants. So kahit I think it will be good for us to integrate them as well. Kasi at the end of the day, karamihan sa amin nasa audit firms, usually they'll go through, yun kasi ang starting point kasi yun yung training program na mag-undergo ka sa audit firm. So makakatrabaho, I think it's good na yun nga. At least, kaya nga itong podcast na to, it will help na hindi lang kami mga Filipino CPAs, kahit yung mga may anak na gusto mag-aral ng accounting and so on. Yeah. So at least they can come here and be part of our organization and we can support them.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, mentoring is
Oo.
really a big part lalo na sa mga younger generation na. Kaya si Kuya Vince is very important kasi he was here before us. So, they have the experience, they have the wisdom, yung generation nila
Right.
na nauna dito before us is Kaya yun din yung parang ano namin na Kuya Vince to drive yung other generation before us kasi they have the experience, they have the wisdom, so they could be the perfect mentors for the younger generation.
At saka lalo ngayon, naging big boss na sila.
Yeah.
Oo, yes, exactly. So mas madami silang support na mabibigay.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, ayun, yeah. And then sa sinabi ni Kuya Vince kanina, these Irish Filipino na accounting students yun, they would undergo traineeship, so which is yun, sa mga firms usually sila nag-undergo, which is nandun din karamihan ng mga Filipino CPA members, and so makaka-provide talaga ng support na kailangan nila in terms of starting with their career.
Okay. Right now, sa Ireland, sa mga accountant, are they asking, or there's a lot of job offer ba sa dito sa Ireland pagdating sa accountant? Like, are they still hiring Filipino?
Yeah, so
or
ang ano kasi dito sa Ireland, so yung entry natin for Filipino accountants na galing sa Philippines are yung audit firms kasi yung mga private companies, they don't hire directly kasi you need to have someone to sponsor you for yung work visa, right?
Yeah.
So ang entry talaga is yung through audit firm. So sa audit firm sobrang dami, like we are always hiring like yearly, even like every year we always hire. Tapos
Kaya nga yung EY, for example, nag-set up na sila ng sarili nilang team to deal with that.
Yeah, yeah.
Immigration, whatever.
Okay.
kasi to like for example, I think in EYMGT alone, like most probably 80% ng mga Filipino accountants doon nag-start.
Yeah.
So, yun yung so sobrang dami pa rin. So obviously we don't know what's gonna happen in the next couple of years, lalo na with the AI and with the current economic situation, yung
So
geopolitics.
what do you think of that AI coming? Like, hindi lang naman sa accountant, more like sa
Oh,
lahat ng
oh,
jobs.
yeah,
talaga.
general, yeah.
But that would affect you big time.
I think there's a positive and negative always naman sa di ba? So I think yung positive is obviously you can do your job easily.
Yes.
But then obviously yung negative impact nun, syempre yung mga sa entry level, so marami sigurong we don't know, but I think it will impact in terms sa number ng people na kukunin ganyan. Pero it sobrang bilis din kasi, so hindi natin talaga alam kung anong mangyayari. Pero definitely there'll be impact in terms sa work mo itself, kung siguro mag-change yung nature ng work. And also, yun nga, may positive is it's easier for you to do kasi ngayon one click you can get a report, diba? So
Sobrang dali.
I think apart from AI, one of the challenges, companies now are cost cutting.
yeah.
So, madami silang isa na, hindi na tayo mag-ano kasi mahal mag-import ng professionals. But then, with Ireland kasi, from what I know is, kulang talaga yung accountants here. Kasi even the locals, like the Irish-born accountants, umaalis kasi sila, kasi they find it really hard, the workload itself. So, umaalis sila, and then the weather also, mas gusto nila sunny. So, nagkulang talaga. So, I think that's why our job, being an accountant, is really a good job to start with. Kasi, in demand talaga siya. And regardless of the AI, the cost cutting, the skills that we learn, yung analysis, yung pirma, kumbaga, hindi siya na sa AI. Like, kailangan mo pa rin talaga ng judgment.
Yeah.
And sa mga, kumbaga, mga Filipinos or mga kababayan natin na nanonood sa atin galing sa Pilipinas, yung mga aspiring accountants o kaya accountants na interested na pumunta dito sa Europe. Ano yung advice nyo? Mag-apply sa yung Big 2 firms?
Yung Big 4, yeah.
Big
So,
4 firms?
ang advice ko sa mga gusto mag-abroad na Filipino accountants to work in the like SGV, PwC there for like around 3 years, and then kasi so for us, so obviously it's easier for them to be hired kung nasa audit firms pa rin sila. So kung ang goal nila is to move to another country as a CPA, work as a CPA or as an accountant or auditor, they need to stay in the Big 4 there for maybe 3 years and then
And then,
apply sa mga audit firms here. Kasi actually ang audit firms here, hindi lang yung Big Four, yung PwC, EY, KPM, Deloitte. So may Mazars, GT.
Yeah.
Even the
Actually,
small
Mazars,
firms, yeah.
Mazars is growing a lot
Yeah.
ngayon. Ang dami nila. I think
Mm-mm.
from the last time I heard, sabi ni JK, siya ay parang
Nasa-
director dun sa Mazars. Parang nasa 200
200
na
na
sila.
sila, yeah,
ngayon.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
they're really growing a
Yeah.
lot.
Filipino ba yung director ng GT sa Ireland?
Um,
May nakilala kasi akong Filipino.
Maraming
Marami na
directors
sila
marami
actually.
sila.
Oo.
So,
Yeah.
Office siya sa... Hindi ko alam ito, office nila yata sa New Bridge.
I can't remember the name. J something.
Yeah, they're actually,
Yeah.
marami
Marami
namang-
talaga.
Marami na
marami
sila,
talaga.
oo. And
Marami.
then they have to take the ACCA kasi para ma-partner na talaga
Yeah.
sila. So, yeah, we're rooting for them. So,
Yeah, yeah.
Another question ko. I know PICPA Ireland is, coming now.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Sa Philippines, may PICPA Ireland na. May PICPA Philippines.
Yes.
Oo, yun yung pinaka.
So, like, do you ask them for guidance then as well as kasi mga kayo nandito kayo, syempre kumukuha rin kayo ng parang information from them and then you bring it here. Do you do that? Do you talk to them in the Philippines to get more information para ma-share nyo rin dito sa Ireland? Or you have your own way?
we're very independent from the Philippines, but we communicate with them in a sense na meron kaming as an affiliate, meron kaming certain requirements to keep, na required kaming i-submit sa kanila, like mga information. But then part of our agreement baga na magiging affiliate kami dito is to provide also yung mga trainings and mga knowledge na as an accountant working overseas, ano yung pwede naming ma-impart na knowledge to the Philippines. So yun yung knowledge sharing namin. And then we also have a plan na in the future magkakaroon ng parang, kasi the PICPA in the Philippines, they have like mga international conferences held in Europe or somewhere in the world. And so somehow the plan is to invite the other, the national in the Philippines, the PICPA in the Philippines, to come to Ireland and do the international conference para yung mga members dito ay makilala sila. And then vice versa.
Oh,
So
nice, really
yun
nice.
yung
Ganda.
plan, yeah.
Yeah, okay, ganda pala. At least yun, yung mga gusto magpa-member na kayo.
Yes!
Sorry, hindi pa member.
Pa-member na din kayo.
So PICPA Philippines and PICPA Ireland. How about PICPA other Europe countries? Meron ba?
No, so PICPA Ireland is the first international affiliate sa
Sa
Europe.
Europe.
Yeah, so we have, there's other international affiliates, but they're in America or
Okay.
sa Middle East karamihan.
Okay.
So we're the first one in Europe, and hopefully there's gonna be more like in other parts.
So, kung wala pa sila sa other country, let's say, may mga accountant or mga ganyan, like, can they come here in Ireland and then maybe, join
Maging
you?
member.
Yeah, pwede ba yun?
Yes, we are encouraging other Filipinos na not living in Ireland to join us kung gusto nila. So we can provide the network, the trainings, and the resources also na gusto nilang i-ano. Pero of course, since hindi naman sila siguro makaka-attend in person sa mga events, yun. So, lower siguro yung membership fees. And then, that's something na we haven't agreed yet.
Yeah.
Pero we're opening it to other Filipino accountants in Europe.
In Europe.
Nice.
So,
Siguro, maganda din na, obviously, we believe magiging successful kami na, yun nga, na ma-replicate din sa ibang countries. Lalo siguro sa UK, which is a big, rin.
Oo. Yeah. So, we could have like a European conference.
yeah,
Ganon.
that's parang na-vision ko nga yung gano'n, di ba?
Oo,
It's
kasi
going
it
to
would
be
be
big.
very nice. Kasi I know, madami na din kasi mga other Filipinos sa outside sa Ireland. Like UK, sabi ni
UK,
Kuya Vince.
yeah.
Netherlands, madami na
Yeah,
din doon.
Luxembourg,
Like Luxembourg,
Kasi
Malta.
Yeah.
Right.
Still looking
So
for
there's so
somebody.
many. So it would be good na magkakaroon din sila and that we could all gather.
Collaborate.
Kumbaga, step by step talaga muna.
Oo.
Hindi pa
Kasi
pwede-
first year
Oo,
na.
hindi
First
naman-
year pa naman tayo. So ano lang, we are building the fundamental blocks. So para maging sustainable siya, magiging successful.
So I know you said already about PICPAR, na yung mga mentorship, yung mga needs na mga accountant or aspiring accountant. Like, sa other parang ibang direction, sa family, can they involve their family with PICPAR? Let's say, accountant ako, tapos si Vince, accountant, family mo. May mga ganun ba kayong gathering, minsan, events para sa family ng PICPAR?
I think yun yung siguro yung mga titingnan namin going forward kasi nga at the moment our focus is to be able to gather more members, as many members we can, di ba? And then kung start building yun na kasi syempre, ang issue dito usually sa Ireland is yung capacity. Like, hindi ka basta-basta makakuha ng venue, di ba, for a big event. So yung mga yun yung tinatry namin i-revisit kung anong maganda mga lugar, ganyan. So, eventually, I think it's important kasi na yung family mo ma-integrate din sa di ba?
Complete community.
Oo, pero I think may add lang ako about, hindi lang kasi ito for our members as well. So, may mga outreach din kaming gustong gawin. Like, within Ireland and also outside Ireland, like we want to have scholars.
So in the Philippines, there's a program for us. So part of the membership fee na binabayaran ng members will go towards yung scholars sa Philippines. So initially sa amin officers, we said we'll get 4 para isa sa Mindanao, isa sa Visayas, and then dalawa sa Luzon in general, and then 1 in Metro Manila. So yun yung plan namin na to parang magbigay ng financial aid sa mga aspiring Filipino accountants who's going through the review school. So para i-finance yung review nila.
Nice.
So yung initial, kasi ang iniisip din namin na yung scholar from college. Pero syempre may financial constraints. So inisip namin mag-start muna sa sa review.
Which is mahal.
Mahal din siya.
Mahal din, So, yung membership fee talaga could go a long way. So,
tapos, within Ireland, so meron si Kiara, so very active siya sa Tiglin. So, and yun yung i-bring up namin sa members na maging like volunteers here as well.
And apart from Tiglin, we're also exploring other charity na pwede namin i-help kasi madami naman out there rin na pwede. And so far, so membership sign-ups namin, we ask people if they want to volunteer for certain like committees like sports, ganyan. And then there's charity specifically. Madaming nag-sign up na they want to volunteer for charity work. So, ibig sabihin, madami tayong may gusto talaga na tumulong. So, we wanted to create that avenue na, sige, let's go to this para makatulong naman tayo, not only with the Filipinos, but also in the society where we live in. Kasi it's also important for us na maka-integrate in the society.
Irish society.
Nakikita ko na magiging busy kayo. Yun ang nakikita ko.
It's a good busy.
That's a good busy. Kasi like, I never know this. Kung hindi nyo lang sinabi, at siguro yung mga like, siyempre, as a member, iniisip lang ng iba na, member ka, babayad ka sa membership, but where this money goes. May naisali, naman talagang talong So, ngayon, explain nyo na. So, there's a lot of pala, marami pala kayo, like, alam mo, Pilipinas, you're sponsoring, and then, all of this is coming from them din, syempre. You divide it, di ba, kung saan makakatulong charity, especially charity. Dito sa Ireland, it's very a big thing.
Saka, hindi lang financially, obviously, yung hours mo, yung kasi at the end of the day, yung time mo is very valuable as well, di ba? So,
can you
and also, segue lang, libre po yung namin, servisyo. So, wala po kaming bayad as So, lang talaga, tapusang loob.
Voluntary work talaga.
Right. Wala rin kami bayad. Hindi kayo binayaran dito, guys. Voluntary lang din ginawa namin. Hindi. Tama yun.
Kasi ang objective talaga namin is to help our Filipino.
To be heard.
And to serve them, like, and for them na ma-realize okay itong ginagawa nila na syempre hindi naman kami here for forever, di ba? So eventually may mga bagong officers and para maingganyo din sila kasi masarap naman
totoo yun.
Na especially sa inyo, di ba? Dami rin natutulungan. So masarap makatulong sa kapwa mo. Hindi lang naman financial talaga yan.
It's not about money. It's about how do you kasi you've been here 19 years. So, that 19 years, parang didikdik ko yung 19 years. Kailangan magka 20 years.
Next year.
Dihandaman ako 20 years na.
I-round up na natin, Kuya Vince.
Para marinig ko lahat.
Almost 20.
Almost.
Oo, sa 2026.
Hindi, ano kasi, nakuto ko yung tatanong ko sa'yo.
I've been here for 19 years.
For
Yeah.
19 years. So, syempre, for that 19 years ka na, ang dami mong, ano ba yun, marami kang gustong gawin na hindi mo nagagawa before, no?
Yeah.
And now, it's the time na, ito na yun, you're giving it all without anything like to give you back. Wala eh. It's like, this is why Boer Ireland is. Dito rin kami nag-start. Tagal ko na rin namin dito. And then, the only way that we can think of is to help give more information like this to other people. Eh, wala. It's not about financial kasi wala naman talaga kami. It's voluntary, sabi nyo nga. Kasi masarap makipag, kumbaga sa community, Filipino community, makatulong. And then we're doing this for di ba? Para sa kanila rin, sa kadadali. At kasi marami kasi talaga nagtatalong dito sa Ireland. They don't know where to go, they don't know where to ask. But now guys, if you're an aspiring accountant dyan, there you go.
Yes.
You have people here behind me. Like, di lang accountant, may mga barrister tayo, may mga nurses tayo. Like, there's a lot of things,
Yes,
you know.
yes.
But yung Filipino community kasi, hiwalay kasi
Yes.
tayo.
Oo,
So,
so actually yun din yung gusto na mangyari na eventually, kaya kami nakiki-coordinate sa Philippine Embassy here para ma-integrate talaga tayo hindi lang kami through na as accountants. So sa other community rin, kung sino yung mga willing na sa amin, so happy kaming to help and to join.
Yeah. Like sinabi ni Kuya Vince, willing na makipartner.
Yeah.
So, yung part of the, yung program namin para masusustain yung mga gastos din, apart from the member fee, is nagpa-partner kami with businesses din to provide
Filipino
this
businesses.
benefit sa
Yeah.
members. Like, right now, we're focused on Filipino
For
business
now,
kasi gusto din namin na
Tulungan.
ma-promote
Yeah.
din yung Filipino businesses. At the same time, they're also providing a benefit to the members. So
Yeah.
right now, meron na kaming Philo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Philo, and then
Eden
Eden
Cafe.
Cafe,
Oh, nice.
and then si Kuya Edward for Filipino Bakery
Bakery,
and
yeah.
Cafe.
Yeah.
So, yun.
So,
And then,
nag-reach out kami sa mga
Yes.
businesses mga Filipino businesses here to kung gusto nila mag-partner for yun nga to give our members some discounts or whatever, and then for
Yeah.
us also to support them na spread na may ganito, ganon.
yes.
Baka naman pwede na ako magpalit ng accountant.
Actually, gusto ko tanong parang
Sabi
may
yung
sponsor
libre
daw eh.
yata.
May sponsor daw, di ba? Ano tayo? Pag-uwi natin, sige, mag-sign up tayo doon. Hindi, ganda lang kasi, there's a lot of things
So
pala
we're,
going on.
we're doing our best to create programs for the Filipino CPAs kasi ang goal is hindi lang this year and ano mo yun, yung member na kami this year pero hindi na kami mag-member next year kasi wala naman palang ganap. So, I mean, kaya namin kinikreate yung mga programs kasi para sustainable na member ka this year and then gugustuhin ko pa rin maging member next year. So, ganun.
So, isang tanong, like, right now, everybody can see, dalawa lang kayo. Is there anybody, like, bukod sa inyong dalawa, meron po ba kayong, mga members na ganito
So we have list of
Ay, si Ate Mitch,
Yeah,
okay.
yung
Behind the-
live ngayon
behind
behind
the-
the camera.
Say hi.
Say hi, Ate Mitch.
Okay.
We have 14
14 in total,
Officers.
officers, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we're trying to create subcommittees kasi nga, we, like as Cara mentioned, voluntary talaga to, and we have our day job, we have our family as well. So we're trying our best na to devote time, pero we need help as well. So kaya nag-create kami ng mga subcommittees to help, katulad nung sa lunch event namin, and part ng lunch event namin is meron kaming Peak Palaro. So it's like
it's a sports.
Okay.
it's a social event for
Yeah.
our members na at least mag team building, parang
Yes.
ganun.
Tama yun.
Yes,
Kailangan
yes.
yun.
So we have, so apart from me, Kuya Vince, and Ate Mitch, we have Rob. So siya yung sa Rob Remon. Hi, Rob. Siya yung sa fellowship namin. So in charge siya with all of the, like halimbawa, social events, sports events, yung mga ganun. And then, meron din kasi tayong mga other Filipinos na may sports clubs dito. So siya yung pa-partner with them, nagmakausap to create events for the Filipinos. And then meron tayong yun, si Kel Kalimlim, he's the VP for strategy and development. So siya yung in charge ng mga mga seminars, sa mga mentorship, and mga conferences and all. So siya yun. And then we have Van, siya yung sa social media naman para to promote yung mga events natin and mga programs. And then, sino pa? Si Mitch for the finance. So, we have actually a bank account talaga where we keep all of the funds. And then, me and Kuya Vince and Mitch are the only people na maka-access sa bank. And then we have set up like, different approvers for transactions para may transparency talaga. And then may control sa funds na hindi lang siya basta-basta. So, we are really trying to be parang mag-set ng standard na hindi basta-basta nagagamit yung funds. Kasi we held ourselves accountable sa pera ng mga tao.
And we are incorporated here as well.
We're incorporated here sa
C.
Ireland, So, we have reporting obligations also. Financial statements, yun. Kaya si Ate Mitch ang auditor namin kasi siya ultimately yung magre-review ng mga expenses na ginagawa ni Mitch. Sino pa ba? Si Alfred.
Si Alfred.
Si Alfred, si Steven, and then si Joseph. Sila yung sa membership. So, nag-i-invite kung may, halimbawa, may mga emails na communications who will go to like firms and then other private entities. So, sila yung in charge doon. And also creating programs for the members. So like right now, yung newsletter na gagawin namin for parang communication cascade to the members, and then meron din kami yung member of the month na parang i-highlight lang ang sino ang parang ka-highlight na parang may additional achievement siya or may additional inspiration to other Filipino members. And then at the end of the year, magkakaroon kami ng Member of the Year. So parang to highlight naman kung sino talaga exemplary Filipino CPA na member. So meron kaming ganon. And then si Jan. So Jan is the siya yung in charge sa strategic partnership. So, yung mga kumakausap sa mga businesses, discounts, ganon. So, meron kaming in charge talaga para, so siya yung in charge doon. So, para at least specific yung role niya na yun yung mag-reach out. And then, pa? Of course, si Neka, dear secretary, yung pinakabata sa amin. So, siya yung, kasi sabi ni Kuya Vince kanina, nagkakaroon kami ng mga meetings, regularly, board meetings. So, regulatory requirement naman na magkakaroon ng minutes and all, so for accountable. So, yun, siya yung nagiging secretary namin. And then, if ever there's like directorships, kailangan i-file with CRO kasi as registered company here in Ireland, may mga reporting obligations. So, siya yung nag-ano doon. Yes, and then, sino pa ba, Kuya Vince? Hartney, yes. Si Hartney, siya yung contact namin initially talaga. And thanks to Hartney, kaya din na-push yung PICPA Ireland is officer siya ng PICPA sa Philippines. So, he's the bridge doon namin na mas makakadiretso kami with the PICPA officers in the Philippines. Kasi kakilala na niya doon ang officers na niya. So, nakaka-deal na niya. So, he's also, apart from that, he's also the main person for the charities, mga volunteer work kasi yun din yung ginagawa niya din sa Philippines. So yun lang naman, Kevin, so I think.
Parang
may nakalimutan kami, pasensya.
Sobrang organized. Usually, may mga communities na, Filipino communities na malapit sa akin, magpapatulong sila like let's say incorporation, etc. After the fact na. Pero kayo ginawa nyo to way before your launch date and everything.
Yeah, so actually, Flo, so meron pa kami isa before, si Flo, siya nag-help din sa akin with drafting all of the incorporation documents. And then, kaso, towards the start, before kami na formally incorporate is nagsabi siya na baka hindi niya kaya yung commitment. So I said, okay, so maybe next time, but he's one of the first few persons din na nag-start.
Never end naman. Kailangan pa niya rin, in the future, kailangan niyo marami pong tulong, diba?
Yes,
Para maging well-organized tong.
Yeah, and then also sabi ni Kuya Vince, we're trying to create subcommittees kasi with the subcommittees also para mag-help din dun sa mga male officers and also to start yung training ng mga future leaders of the organization. So they have the avenue na para ma-start paano pala gagawin kasi baka ma-shock sila na ay biglang mag-officer tapos ay ganito pala kahirap.
Okay. So how do you like let's say may mga nakakinig ngayon gustong maging member, how do you like is there any process or how much or how do you
Yung registration process.
So may kami, so registration form. So I think it's in our Facebook page. So
and sa Instagram.
Ano Facebook niyo?
Pigpa Ireland.
Pigpa Ireland.
Yes, Pigpa Ireland.
Yeah, we also have Instagram,
Okay.
Pigpa Ireland.
And nasa LinkedIn din kami.
Yes, LinkedIn.
Okay.
So yun. So they just register, then we will contact them after they register for the fee. So ang fee namin is 100 euro.
A
A year.
A year.
Oh,
Yes, that's a year.
That's a
already.
year. That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think, lang, no, in addition lang dyan sa membership fee. Kasi a lot of the kasi mga bata, so a lot of the Filipino accountants find it very expensive, which is totoo naman kasi expensive. And then they would question na, bakit ganito kamahal?
Yes. Number
Kasi
one yan.
in the Philippines, parang 1,000. So that's like almost 20, more than just 10 euros. So very malaki yung difference ng fee. So we just have to explain to them na kasi nandito tayo sa Ireland, the cost of living is different. Sobrang iba siya. And then, yung sa Philippines is, like, compared sa Philippines, dito madami tayong mga benefit na pwedeng i-provide and all. So, it's like, I think 100 is okay, is fair enough compared kasi sa like other professional organizations. Also na like sa ACCA, magkano kaya Vince?
Mga 400, 400.
Yeah, and then sa ACA is like 630 euros. So it's really lang siya, mababa lang na pwedeng afford. And then ang hindi alam kasi ng mga Filipino accountants is it's connected to your professional license. So it's a professional subscription na pwede mong i-avail as a benefit to your employer. So kaya talaga siyang i-reimburse din. So yun yung siguro need din malaman.
At saka siguro yung sa Philippines, syempre mas marami sila. So
Okay lang
kung
yun.
1,000 yung malaki pa rin yun for if like more than 100,000 sila na diba?
Actually, totoo.
Sa amin, like for 100. Tapos, ang naman ito is more on, katulad for sa our lunch event. So we need to pay for the, diba? Yung venue. And then, mag-provide kami ng free food sa kanila din for that, kasi lunch event. So we want to them to enjoy that big event for us, right? So, my question, so, I mean, ang importante naman dito kasi at the end of the day, we will provide them, as Kiara mentioned, we'll be transparent. So we'll provide them with kung ano yung saan napupunta yung pera.
Yeah. Don't worry, yung kape po namin. Libre po ni Ate Mitch ito, hindi po bayad.
Thanks, Ate Mitch.
Thanks, Ate Mitch.
Yung camera girl sa likod. Ng live nila actually. So, okay, that's good to hear. Hindi, kasi nga, number one question. Hindi naman sa sa mga Pinoy, pero it's always like that. They want to know. Yun lang naman yun eh. They want to know anong gagamitin yung 100.
Like, obviously, ganun naman. Kahit naman kami siguro yung the other way around, kami naman yung ini-encourage magpa-member. So we, obviously, you'll ask saan ba napupunta. Pero yun nga, so other than that, yun nga yung scholars. So syempre, doon, portion talaga doon is for scholarship. And it's important kasi na makatulong tayo sa mga sa kapwa sa Pilipinas, di ba?
Oo, tama yun. Talo tayo. Excited na tayo. Hindi. Is there any any final words sa inyo para sa mga gustong mag-accountant, how to deal with it? Like ano ba yung pwede yung
Words of wisdom.
Words of wisdom coming from 19 years.
Yeah, I think it's yung being a Filipino CPA is a good qualification talaga. Kasi as I said dito, ang entry level mo agad is as a experienced senior. So okay na yung salary, comparable siya sa and ang salary kasi dito is the same. Hindi parang walang dito kung Irish ka ba or Filipino ka. So same level kayo, parehas yung salary mo. Tapos and your path to progress wala ring hindrance talaga. So, at other than yun nga, yung pinaka-final na phase mo to become, if you want to be a partner. So, it's really a good profession and very rewarding. Obviously, you need to, maraming trabaho. Like, normal naman yun. So, pero sa akin, so I encourage people, lalo na yung mga nasa Philippines, if you want, and dito sa Ireland, ang kagandahan pa is yung work-life balance is very different compared kung nasa Pilipinas ka or other Asian countries. So, ang ano lang talaga is weather. And obviously ngayon, medyo ang housing, so pero so far naman, wala naman, pag once na nakakuha ka naman ng titirhan mo, it's not really a big issue.
Yeah.
So, and it's good for the family, like, especially for your children.
Yeah, so sa mga hindi pa nagsa-sign up dyan, sana, voluntary lang naman, baka naman. So, magsa-sign up kayo because we really have big visions for the organization and really it is to help Filipino CPAs and finance professionals. So, we can't do it. Hindi namin kaya ni Kuya Vince, hindi kaya ng mga 14 officers na kami lang. So, we really need the entire community to support this. Kasi ultimately, tayo lang din naman yung makaka-benefit dito and makakatulong talaga tayo with Filipino CPAs na nangangailangan ng tulong, especially sa Pilipinas, diba? And ayun, sana, when we integrate ourselves to the society and makilala tayo as we are, mas magkakaroon ng trust yung mga employees na they're Filipino CPA, they're really good, they have this good moral character na pwede natin i-trust and so we will start para magkakaroon na tayo in the future ng voice na what we think of these issues or kaya of these things na nangyayari or anong pwedeng maiambag natin with the para sa lives ng mga Filipinos especially. So lalo na we have a relationship with the embassy also, the Filipino embassy. So it's a really good time na mag-start. I think it's a really really perfect timing for us also na mag-start this. So sana support na kasi tayo lang naman nandito. We help each other, lift each other. So sino pa ba magtutulungan? Tayo lang.
Kaya nandito mo.
Kaya thank you so much din for inviting us. Kasi nung
welcome.
sinabi ni
Thank
Kuya
you so much
Vince, so sabi ko, go Kuya Vince kasi it's a good opportunity talaga.
Gusto kasi ni Vince ma-expose.
Tapos ayon.
Ayaw niya. Biglang mahihiya. And then, we are, like, Boy Ireland is not only for, like, chismis or whatever. We are here to help the community in Ireland as well. The Filipino community, katulad nyo. Boy Ireland is welcome to help you guys if there's any social media, lalo na ganyan na, social media, or any announcement. Boy Ireland is always welcome and open for you guys to, we can collaborate with you guys as well. We're expanding as well. Because you are expanding, we're expanding as well. So yun yung aming mission din. And
Yun din yung gusto. Kaya rin nakaisip ko yun na mag-attend dito. Kasi nga naisip ko na para sa amin, syempre, exposure and pero sa inyo rin na to expose you to the entire Filipino CPA.
There's a lot of
kasi tayo lang din naman yung magtutulungan dito. And we have common objective to help our fellow Filipinos here. So.
Since narinig ko yung mga ginagawa nyo sa Pinas, sponsorship and fundraising. That's our mission then. Hopefully one day we can do something like that and help more Filipino pa na here or sa Pilipinas or kung nasan man na magbigay saya sa lahat. So yun naman. Any last word then or question?
Congratulations sa FIPA Ireland.
Yes.
First and foremost, yung vision ninyo na beautifully laid out in the past hour. Well done already. Tsaka parang naiintindihan ko yan from my point of view, having been involved with Filipino communities for many years din as a lawyer dito sa Ireland. Yung parang relaying the right and correct and accurate and up-to-date information is a number one thing for me. And ngayon, may mga accountants na tayong pwedeng lapitan. Kapag may mga issues tayo sa trabaho, issues tayo sa businesses natin dito sa Ireland. As well as, syempre, socialization din.
Yeah.
Napaka-importante yun.
Napaka-importante. Communicate.
So, congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. Thank you so much.
And thank you so much kasi literally, you're the voice kasi podcast. So hopefully, so many people sa mga nanonood na madami tayong ma-reach.
Marami pa tayong marireach na ng mga Pilipino rito sa Ireland. Like, there's a lot of them, you know, they don't have that courage and the voice.
Yes,
So
and,
it's like,
and to that point, sana hindi sila mahihiya kasi we're very open. And kung may mga tanong and
there you go.
kung wala silang kakilala, pwede kami ang kakilala nilang una. We're very open to
We can link them
all.
as well to kung may
To,
specific
oh my,
sila na
yes.
alam namin itong taong to, alam niya to. So we can link them in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yun, lagi ko sila sabi yan. If there's any question, guys, or anything about this podcast today, this episode, reach out to Boy Ireland or reach out to them para at least maka-connect tayo. Like any question, guys.
Yeah.
If I were you guys, be a member of Picpar Ireland because
Thank
ang laking
you.
benefits, ang laking benefits ng Picpar Ireland. This is
Benefits.
for like how many years ngayon lang talaga nagkaroon ng Picpar Ireland dito sa Ireland. And well done, guys. And congratulations once again. And
Thank you.
sa lahat ng mga members, guys, wala rito. Pero
Salamat.
sobrang dami nila, baka hindi tayo magkakasya dito. Pero yeah, hopefully may mga ano pa rin mga members or
Yeah.
non-members na voluntarily na
Yeah.
sumama sa inyo, like and willing to
Yeah.
help, guys. So
Yeah.
yung pinaka-importante rito yung samahan eh.
Mm-mm.
Samahan ng mga Pilipino dito sa Ireland. So yun lang, guys. Maraming salamat. Guys, maraming salamat sa inyo ulit
Thank
sa
you.
time na
Thank
binigay niyo sa
you.
Boy
Sa time
Ireland.
niyo din.
Thank you so much. No problem. And hopefully, guys, yun, si Mitch, ang camera woman sa kabila. Ngayon na siya lumabas. Any last word, Mitch, para sa mga ano natin? Mga Pinoy? Or kasi na?
Come and join us.
Simple lang. Ganun lang.
Simple lang. Especially sa launching namin July 19.
July
Yes.
19.
That's Saturday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yun.
So the ambassador will be there to do his speech also.
Okay. And then there's another, do you have another announcement, diba? Sa July, August ba?
Ay, yung sa...
Filipino Heroes Award ba yun?
so we will,
Philippine Heroes of
yeah,
the
we
Day
will be
pala.
there as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Picpar Ireland.
Picpar Ireland was nominated pala.
Yun, good.
For that
So
event.
we'll join you guys. Who will
Yes,
be
lahat
there.
kami,
So,
lahat kami nominate kami doon. Yes, it's gonna be a big event. Like, ito yung sinasabi ko na it's never been happen. Like, kailan lang ganun.
Matagal na yan.
Matagal na,
Yeah,
diba?
yeah.
So now it's coming back again
Yeah.
and we are being recognized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done, guys.
Yeah.
Well done, guys. Well done, guys. So
Yeah.
so mga mga nominees din pala sa coming August, this coming August 23. Kita-kita tayo doon
Yeah.
sa Kaban.
Yes, kita-kita.
And you know, we can learn a lot of things from them as well.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can learn a lot of things from us. as well.
kung may mga feedback, ganyan, mga,
Yes.
so
Yeah,
obviously
we're
we're always
always
open
open.
kasi for improvement din naman yan.
Oh,
Dapat
oh.
you're open to, di ba, constructive.
Yes, tama. Yun
Yeah.
natin. So yun, maraming salamat guys and hopefully you like our podcast today. And as I said, follow, subscribe, and like and comment sa ating Boy Ireland. And this is not the end, this is the start.
Yeah, you're
of a new
just-
beginning, the
yeah.
new journey between Boy Ireland and Picpar Ireland as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
So yun, kita-kita tayo guys and salamat. God bless.
Thanks
Bye.
everyone.
Thank you.
Bye, bye,
Thank
bye.
you.